Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Yikakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, we look at how Obadiah is written about the Edomites. And you got other verses that go along with Obadiah talking about how the Edomites would be raping, robbing, and stealing all over the earth. And when you robbing people and you stealing, that coincides with lying. You see, when you taking something that's not yours, when you making these false promises in order to steal individuals' stuff, because they don't just come with force all the time. Sometimes they come like a serpent, a snake. See, and that's what that wisdom was talking about in Jeremiah, how Esau's wisdom will be done away with pretty much, because he won't be able to lie and steal no more, because he's going to be exposed. And so when you look at Obadiah 1 and 5, it talks about if thieves come to thee, or robbers, see, would they leave something? Would they not take everything? See, these Edomites, they the kind of thieves that they gonna take everything that they can get. Then you got Habakkuk. Habakkuk talks about the Edomites, how they would covet other people's belongings, and they would spoil the nation. I mean, they would spoil many nations, and they would build their house on blood. And this was something that was going to be a parable about them. See, the people was going to be saying this about them, that they raped, robbed, and steal and pillaged and took people's belongings, spoiled the nation. I think it's in Habakkuk, the first chapter, around about the last verse, it talks about that. And so, what you got, Jeremiah 49, it repeats what Obadiah was saying, that Esau would be laid bare, and he would be a thief and a robber, stealing everybody's stuff of the nation. You got another book breaking down the Edomites, Malachi chapter 1. They say that Esau will build. How would he build? Because he'll be stealing everybody else's stuff. He'll be rape, robbing, and murdering the other nation and stealing their stuff. And the Lord say he gonna, even though Esau gonna build, he gonna throw them down. And not only is he gonna throw them down, he called them the border of wickedness. See, who the Lord have indignation forever, because they rape, robbing, and murdering everybody on the scene. And so it's only one nation that fit these people. It's only one nation that has that parable about them, that's rape, robbing, and murdering all these people. And the nation is the nation that goes around the world pillaging and stealing people good, property, land, gold, oil, opium, cocaine, anything they could get their hands on, they trying to steal it. And so when you look up the CIA and the history of the CIA and these, which is ran by the so-called Americans, the so-called American white men, they go into these people's countries and they be under the shadows, behind the scenes, making all kind of deals and plans with these other nations. But while they go into these other lands, they lying to the people. See, they lying to them so they can steal what they want to steal. They using them to promote this thought of terrorism, which they gonna try to switch around and put that label on the Israelites. See, they using these other nations while they stealing their goods. They promoting this thought of some kind of terrorist, and that they gotta go hunt down the terrorists. You see, they creating a narrative while they going to steal people resources and rob people. And they admit it. See, the director, the head of the CIA who was doing all the directing is a fat neck redneck. See, Edom means red. See, you slap him upside his head, he gonna be red. See, he go to sweating and pumping, he gonna be red. That's what Edom is talking about, because they was a nation that was being identified through their skin complexion, see? And see, that's why they try to use skin color as an identification, but it's really reverse psychology. See, they use it as to identify other nations, but really that's how you're supposed to identify them, by their skin and how they look. Even though the so-called Edomites can have children with the African and other nations and have a higher level of meddling of producing the pigment in the skin, even though they're Edomite. But the majority, see, the majority is going to be having that red skin and producing that red skin. Plus, their unity demands for that. See, they demand for their people to only produce with their people. They demand their people to don't race mix. See, they even go so hard where they have incest because they don't want to mix with no other nation. So they'll marry in the family. Keep it all in a close family bloodline. Even though they got millions of people in their nation, they'll go and sleep with each other to make sure the bloodline is the same. And that's all because the Spirit of the Lord causing them to do that, so it don't have no confusion. He told the Israelites not to race mix because he wanted to keep the seed of Israel separate from the nation. But see, they hard-headed and disobedient. That's why he said in Matthew 13 that he got to get the angels to find the Israelites and reap the Israelites from the rest of the world. So when you're looking at how these Edomites rape, rob, and steal, you go under either Matthew chapter, is it John chapter 10 or Matthew chapter 10, where it talks about Yahweh being the shepherd. And he said it's a hireling who is coming to steal and destroy. See, that's what the hireling coming to do. And see, that's who these Edomites, or the Antichrist, see, they anti-Messiah, they against the Israelites. They the main nation against the Israelites. And so they coming to steal and destroy steal from the Israelites and destroy the Israelites. That's their purpose. And so that's the fulfillment of Deuteronomy 28. He gonna bring a nation against the Israelites. That nation was gonna be the Edomites, their twin brothers. And so the scriptures show you how these people rape, rob, and murder, and they confess it through their own mouth. But I just want to bring that out through the Spirit. All praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.